Welcome everyone to the live stream. Hey Jenny, thanks for joining in so quickly. So right now, before we get going too far, I'm gonna go ahead and say I am not feeling my best. I didn't sleep well, I didn't sleep enough. My heart rate was elevated through the night, so I didn't feel good. And then on top of that, both sides of my jaw are swollen because I have my salivary glands are blocked up today. And so while this side is not as bad, you can see my neck is a little fatter. Is this side you can actually see, here's my normal jaw where it is, like right here, and you see how much it's extending out all through here. And that's because apparently I have thicker mucus than the average bear. So today my salivary glands decided to get blocked up, and of course now my jaw is all swollen and is pinching the nerves on this side a little bit. So my jaw is a little numb. It's great, just something I have to deal with. It's not a fixable thing because apparently it's just my mucus is too thick. So I obviously don't feel good, and that's why I look like I've probably packed on 20 pounds. I've actually lost 2 pounds since last week, so it's not that I'm getting fat. Timmy, speaking of fat, here's your snack so you can be fat. That's okay. It's something that happens every now and then. So it's just something. I've had my head scanned and there's no blockages. Like, this happens to people if they get basically like a kidney stone that can get stuck in there, and they have to go in and do, like, use sound waves to try to break it up, or sometimes they have to do surgery if they get stuck in there too much. But mine, I don't have blockage like that. Mine's literally, I just have really thick mucus, and it's like, here, take something for allergies to help thin it out. That's as good as I can do. So it's just something I have to deal with every now and then, and of course dealing with it pretty substantially today. This isn't as bad as it can be. It can't get much worse than this, but this is, I would say, on a scale of 1 to 5, I'm like at a 3.5 right now. Oh, but in better news, if you haven't seen it already, we have free access. It says free weekend, but it actually goes till April 6th. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that goes to April 6th. So depending on where you are, that might carry into Monday for you, but it's free weekend for Subnautica and Below Zero, at least on Steam. I don't know about on Epic, but you go on Steam right now and play either the original Subnautica or Below Zero for free. No limitations, not like a demo or a trial type thing. You can literally play it all weekend until that ends on April 6th at 9:59 a.m. Pacific time. So technically, it runs through till Monday morning. And they also have Subnautica and Below Zero, again, at least on Steam, on sale 75% off. So if you haven't played one or both of those games right now, you got free chance to play them. If you beat them too quickly and you're just like, oh yeah, I'm done, I don't need it, then fine, you got a free weekend. If you want to buy them, they're 75% off. And the reason all this is being done, if you go look at the news post on Steam for it, is the very beginning thing with Subnautica 2's early access launch on the horizon, which means we are finally, at least they're teasing that we are finally going to have Subnautica 2 hitting early access. Didn't say a specific date in the news post, just says it's on the horizon. That could mean 3 months out still. I would think not, but I would say 3 months. Maybe somebody can post in the chat that they saw an official announcement somewhere with an official date for it. But as far as that, it simply says on the horizon. And if you go to the Steam page, it still just says 2026. So there's nothing changed on there saying a specific, like, we're releasing early access at this time. So maybe they posted it somewhere else. So if you, want to, again, if you haven't played them before, good chance to play them for free this weekend. And of course, you want to buy them. They're both 75% off to prepare for On the Horizon Subnautica 2 coming out. So I feel like that would, to me, say in the next month we should see early access hit on that. But you know, could be wrong on that. You just re-downloaded Icarus. That's why I mean, I know they changed the style a bit, but it's still one that has just left a bad impression on me because of their weird choice to make you start over again and again, basically. So that's just one I can't bring myself to want to play again. Like, it kind of is that initial impression just kind of killed it for me. So I have been starting to replay Satisfactory a little bit. Picked up my 1.0 save game that I basically got to the point I got a very ugly starting factory and then just said, I kind of don't feel like putting myself through this headache right now. And now I'm kind of making myself do it in order to be like just part of a mental exercise, just making myself do the hard thing and do all the crazy calculations and such, and just trying to make myself get better at it. As it's not a matter of like, oh, this is so fun. It's just more, you know what, make myself do it and then get better at it, and then at that point, it'll be like, oh yeah, this is more fun now because I've pushed myself to get comfortable with this part. And I figured, that'll help in some other games, of course, we've got going. But let's go ahead and dive into the game. And give it a second for it to load. There it goes. So, last time, bunch of unlocks, got a bunch of stuff, upgraded batteries and everything, and I went ahead and I built 2 of the new bigger solar panels because I was actually starting to push my power consumption a little bit too far. With the I put in the bigger drill, and we've got the bigger heater and all that. I have redone a couple things with that upgraded Mark III or Tier 3 power extender. Still can't get rid of this drone platform, which I am still not happy with. Oh, okay. It did. There must have been a small update that I didn't see, because this was not possible. Even when I played the other day, that was not possible. So that is very interesting that it suddenly worked. They must have done some kind of update for it that I didn't see. But I've added one more storage thing for that. And I feel like I've got things pretty good right now. We are closing in on the liquid waters very shortly. We're at 92%. And I did finally go ahead and get storage modules upgraded. We'll go ahead and clear those off because I did go and grab a bunch of supplies. There we go. And I added another cart. So we have the scanner. I thought that might be useful as far as going around finding good stuff. And went ahead, I did the solar, and there's a reason I did that instead of the wind. I was thinking the wind generator would be good because as you're moving, it's going to constantly generate, even if you're driving at night. But the wind generator module is between 0.1 and 0.15 power generation, so it is constant. But the solar panel is 0.2, so it can be double the low side of the wind generator. And I feel like with the big batteries I got, I should be fine on that. So yeah, I should be pretty much ready to drive endlessly, or almost endlessly, like, daytime. You can see I'm actually consuming, let me stop. So okay, so not that, yeah, 0.2 per second. I jump in, it's 0.1 because I'm consuming, it might be 0.1 like 5, and it's just rounding, but I'm consuming some of that power to sustain myself as a robot, and then as I drive, it never dips below 0.1, so I'm actually charging up at half speed at least, even while driving during the day. So I feel like that means I should be fine to just do a very long trek today. I'm looking for, I don't see it now, but there was that big ship. Or is it? Nope. Can't see the big ship now. Alright, well, we'll go this way. Like that. Hatch last night? Okay. Because it wasn't like this the other day, and I know I could see that big ship the other day. So. Oh. Seems like they changed some of the render distance for some things, or the fog distance. There we go. That's something interesting. Let me go check out. Oh, and I have terraformed. So now, pretty sure the way it's done, it went pressure, temperature. So we're probably going to do soil next. And I've actually got plenty of titanium right now, so I'm not worried about that. We're just going to explore a bit. Because even, you know, I mean, it's daytime, I'm not losing any power. I've got 2 big batteries, 450 power. Be interesting to see how well that handles at night, as far as the drain. But I feel like I should be able to drive almost indefinitely. Like, if I don't stop, I could just keep driving. Because even needing to recharge the batteries, I'll be charging while driving, as long as I don't do my speed boost. And then you see I'm minus 0.1 because I'm draining so much more. 2 solar panels, I mean, you 2 solar panels, 2 batteries, you'd be like set. Okay, is an elevator over here? Or I gotta build, I guess I got, oh wait, no, we'll get a flying craft at some point. I think I remember seeing that option. We get a flying vehicle, so I have to, I guess, a landing pad there. You're working on grass at the moment. Oh, so you're outside playing in the grass. Okay. That's what you want to do. You take me out there, then go ahead. Lithium. Yeah, you know what? We're going to do that. 0.9. That is one thing. If you're driving around a lot and you're harvesting stuff, and you see, you are going to drain power for that. So something you probably don't want to do at night if you're trying to do a long travel. Plus, I'm going to fill up 1/3 of my storage with this. My storage modules, because they'll hold 24 totals. This is going to be 8. I know in game. I was just teasing. Yeah, they changed the render distance. I should be able to see that ship. $392. Let's see how quickly it can read. Oh, yeah, $392 because of me being on board. Now remember, it counts your power as part of the storage too. There we go. Targeting still not great. Well, I gained a very slight amount. But I'm still charging. Surely that's what's going to kill you. You're going to drain your batteries too quickly if you just go around shooting stuff. Ginny, have you tried doing any long-range exploration yet? Huh. Sandstorm? Or is that the wall of... You can't go this way. Thorium. You know what? I'm gonna grab every new thing I can. Obviously, it's gonna take a moment, but hey. It's raining there, so you don't want to melt by going outside in the rain. You're saying you're a witch? I think that's only in that one spot right there. It's not like... I would think it should extend further than that, even with reduced visual rendering range. Alright, no, that one, yep. Well, 2 new ores. Alright, yeah, that firm side there is clearly the barrier. I'm only... How far away from it? 1.3 kilometers. That's not very far. Makes this a very small map. Assuming that that's basically middle, where I land is the middle of the map. You're talking 5-ish square kilometers? 5 point something square kilometers, that's it for the map. And you have a flying vehicle in the game, so that makes it seem even smaller. If you could just... Pretty sure the flying vehicle could probably fly very quickly over here. Ah, temperature terraformation is complete. I thought I already did that. It said I did the liquid water, and now it's saying again. I'm not seeing any wrecks. So you're working on grass. I've got to get to the soil coverage and the algae coverage. Yeah, I'm still staying around 1.2, 1.3 kilometers away. So that's seems like it's got to be pretty much smack in the middle of the map. Setting up water where you can for the spreaders. Where's water right there? Okay, 1.4, finally gaining some distance. But you know, I'm not seeing any wreckage. And back that way is fairly quick to see some wreckage in the distance. So, yeah, this is fairly... I'm not even getting a lot of resources out here. I mean, they're not even getting deposits or anything. That's interesting that it's like really basically barren here. There's no resources. This feels more and more incomplete every time I play it. And you see the barrier disappears. You can still see in the distance stuff you can't get to. So I don't know exactly how far off I was from this side of the barrier, but yeah, this is weird. I'm like, something broke. I mean, there's resource, a very special resource, but it's still a case of like see, now I'm starting to see stuff come back in. So I was like at the outer edge where basically it's like before the barrier, you got nothing appearing anywhere. Well, you know what? I'll grab some uranium. Oh, it's good because I need to make some backup. Well, yeah. Go ahead, grab some backup. 4 more, yeah, that'll work. Got 2 on the second storage thing, so yeah, this put me at 6. So I've got 6 more spots after this. I don't know, I haven't seen nodes respawn yet. And you know, my understanding with the drones is they actually go out and mine the nodes. They're not just going out and finding stuff randomly. But at the same time, I have, you know, I had my drone supposed to be going to get iron, and I had iron spots all around the drone area, and it didn't touch them. So I don't know if that's the thing, is you get that going, and now you have, and basically like drilling a supersized deposit, you got with the drone infinite supplies because it's not actually mining anything. And I would think if the drones were flying all the way out to the edge to harvest things first, the flaw in the logic for them, but 2, they would take a lot longer to go and pick up stuff. I don't think that is the case. Shattered steel. All right, works for me. I say, I don't remember picking up a piece. But it's just so I can get inside. I forgot to dump this stuff. Okay, so we get a memory. Not like something of serious importance. Oh no, I'm stuck. Not anymore. So I can't actually enter. Well, okay, so it's still the same piece, even though it's a different dome. Oh. Sometimes you just go look around, not find a better path. I mean, still, shattered steel is a good thing to get, I guess. Or I have a specific use for it at some point. Oh, what's this? Got like a slightly different color scheme. Silver. And it's not in the bottom of a lake, where most of the silver has been so far. Let's see. Storage is not full. But now it is. Okay. I like the range you get with the mining laser, as far as it still being useful. Not to be like, oh, hang on, let me move it slightly closer. Now. Oh. 5 is sufficient, I think. Like how that's rusted, but the computer terminal thing's perfectly okay. Like those aren't rusted at all. Cracked hull fragment. Okay, again, I guess that's gonna be something I need. Damaged side panel. Favorite flare. I can find my way here because of that stupid thing. And I'm fairly close to my base. Like, see, my power production dipped a little bit. And then recharges because I'm inside the vehicle. And that little wireless charger. No silver. There's silver. Okay. I'll put it in there. Well, I just added more storage because I was running out of room again. Oh yeah, it's lithium. I'm not gonna have any spot for it right now, so have to make me another storage thing. Oh, I got the uranium there. Yep. Okay. There we go. All right. So let's take a look at my drone and see what all I've added. Nothing. So none of that stuff has unlocked for the drone, or maybe it's the drone. I need like a tier 3 one. But I can now make the water tank, water pump, and water extender. And then the biospray tower. Hopefully we'll get a the auto sorting or auto storage. We get a module like that for the vehicle, because we got a printer module for it, and I can also make a printer. I'm thinking I want to do that at some point, because now that I can make a printer, I can actually move further out from the outpost. Water. Built on top of a water body, which I have one right there. Hopefully the range will work. If not, then I'll have to do something different. Is it power junction? Yeah. Yep. Okay. Yeah, see, range of the printer. Out of range. Yeah, you can't click Q to cancel while you're moving. I don't get that. Biocore. Sprays water and algae to turn barren ground into soil. Constant water supply must be 50 meters from other towers. Okay. That's fine. I'll have to run some power over here. So I guess that means this is what we're going to do. Is we're going to make a printer. This is that kind of building restriction I really don't like they did in the Valheim. That's it. Yeah, Valheim. Oh wait, probably be good if I built it from over here. Oh, yeah, it might also help if I put power over here. Come on, you can do it. Alright, water. Alright, I'll go grab my gold wire. I hope the flying vehicle has better storage management. 1 gold wire. Where's the... There's the water. Okay. Power and water. That. Water circuits. Okay. Water pump requires 10 power. Oh, sorry. Minus 3 power per second. Okay. So if I go and build a wind generator, tier 3, that's between 0.1 and +8. So I can build that over there just to have that, and like a battery to store the extra power. So when the wind goes down, it won't kill it. And then just pump the water back over here. And we just have same thing. Yeah, that, okay. Hit Q to cancel. No. Alright, so I'm just gonna do, yeah, I'm gonna do 10 generators. I need a heat sink. Okay. Batteries on these power cells. I got the supplies for. Honestly, I shouldn't need it because I'm just doing this to power that, but I'll go ahead and do a power extender. You know, might as well go all the way, tier 3. So I'm done with this on temperature. So, and pressure is still going. We gotta get the solar panel, the 3 printer module. Gonna be where I can, you know, go out and print stuff. That could be really useful in the end because I could use it as a temporary, hey, help me build further out from my base type of thing. Ah. Seems they changed something in the update that when you're moving, it disables controls. That, like, Q, you would be able to use. We'll go ahead and put this here. I need to build some more stuff over here. Go. Oh, it builds a little ramp to the shore there. I was wondering how that would work. Okay, so I got that. I need the water connection. Honestly, I don't need it to go that direction necessarily. Oh wait, I got it in my inventory. Oh, water extender. 50 meters from other towers. I mean, that counts as a tower, right? Or is it counting tower as strictly you gotta put the biosprayer away from other biosprayers? Oh. Okay, now the bio sprayer, so I can get some soil coverage. Bio core. I think there's not actually anything bio about that, considering the cost to make the core. I think there'd be at least some kind of like biological aspect to it. You know what? Let me just build it. That's what I'm doing. I already had the supplies. Didn't need to do that. I can build it over here. Yeah, that's one thing I don't like with this. Is it's the same as like Valheim. I don't like this style where you have to build your base building requires like basically what a production item, you know, type thing, and you can't build without it. Means you're limited by the range. I'll put it over there. I don't want to hear a sprinkler system going constantly. Let's see. All right. You know what? So that's basically from where I started. At the edge, that's 50 meters. So I could probably actually move the splitter here and split over to that side as well. Because that doesn't need power. It just needs water. So you used to be able to go and hit a button like Q to build instead of having to come to a very specialty building to do it. Okay, that's going. I'm in the water. I'm gonna rust. Short circuit. I'm not targeting the thing I'm looking at. Water pump. +1 per second. Okay. That's 50%. I'm producing only half of the water it needs. Maybe I should try to speed that up. Instead of building a second one. Build another pump. A wire and power junction. And of course I guess. Okay, power, 2 pumps. %56. 58. Okay, so it's slowly reaching capacity. Okay. So overlay tool. Over here. Welcome back, Jenny. Overlay tool, tier 3. Go ahead and do that. So now I can see. Oh. It's just like the power overlay, like that. It's not an actual like overlay like this one. Mining tools E3 version 3. Okay. So I can mine faster. And that's it. Okay. Drone is gone. Let's see what's working on. Aluminum ore, titanium ore, gold ore. I'm guessing the green highlight is the one it's actually working on, yeah, because gold ore. See, it's not going that far out. So do gold. Okay. Hey, I've already reached one milestone, so we get auto storage tier 3. Awesome. Scanner module tier 2. Okay. I just built my scanner module, now I'm going to upgrade it. And also my storage stuff if I can. Medium range. Large resource veins. Okay, so gold wire. It was getting gold, so I can make gold wire. Oh, hey, it's turned green over there now. Okay, so we are going to deconstruct. I'll make gold wire. Okay. Didn't even use the other one. Tungsten deposit. Oh, something I haven't found yet. And yeah, it's not that module. It was. Oh, there's auto storage tier 3. Radiation cell. I think I got that. Uranium processing unit. 12 items. 4V. So 48 items total from 8 times 4, so 32 items for each of those. So yeah, I'm gonna one process unit, 2 radiation cells. Cobalt. There we go. You know, probably just go ahead and build it on the end, because I do want to replace, but might as well do this so I can start moving some stuff out of the way. Oops. Didn't mean to actually get... Stop! There. Wire. Wire. Over here. Oh yeah, and I need power. Oh, that's fine. This is going to become unpowered because I'm going to replace it. And I'm assuming maybe we get a tier 4, so what I'll do is I'll just basically replace each of these up to this one, and then won't replace it, and then that one will be where I can, when I get tier 4, build it there and reverse the process. Okay. Deconstruct. And let's see what the... I didn't even pay attention to the cost thing earlier on that. So radiation cell the process unit to 2 radiation cells. So that's literally all it is I gotta build a second radiation cell for each one. Okay. Walk it over. There we go. New blueprints again. Oh, there's my drone. Dropping some stuff off. Okay, water. Oh, heavy mining laser and water tank module tier 1. Okay. Next, I'm about to get an upgrade to the water stuff already. Now there, we just got it. Okay, heavy mining laser. Also needs radiation cells. Yeah. Oh. That's not. Oh, wait, hang on. That's not a thing for the vehicle. Yeah, okay. So I put it, I just build it, and then it automatically extracts a large resource. So 0 power and 0 idle water, but up to 5 per second on water consumption and 1.5. So there's got to be a large resource deposit I put it down on at it, then, you know, it extracts for a large amount. Which, when you put it like that, that makes me think that's where we get the infinite stuff. You know what, I'll wait. I'll do the next 2. Probably should go get some more green. Anyway, this is turning green over here. Green is the new orange. Alright, so turning green right here. And I can see kind of the radius. That's not really that close. If you look at this, where it's kind of reaching right here, maybe that is the same distance all around. We'll see if it actually spreads further than that, like it just slowly creeps outwards from this one spot. Not this way. I think this was the direction of the big shipwreck. Oh, yep, you can see it. If you look in the above my head, you see how it's doing in the corner. If I look straight at it, it disappears. One of those classic flaws that when you look at it, it disappears, but when you do it from like the corner of the screen, it renders for some reason. See that in a lot of games. think I've been in this spot here. Probably not, because I don't have the power. 50 power. Okay, got that. I can get over it. And it can shoot from outside. That makes total sense. Okay, hit print. For corridor designs. That used a bit of power, but hey, it worked. I got solar, so it, well, solar, but it's not charging because I'm moving. So power is dropping. It's late. So now we'll see how well it handles being out at night, traveling with it. Now I'm losing power. That's some very blue water right there. That's one good thing with the drones is they're working while you do other stuff. Means that I'll come back and have my supplies hopefully fully restocked. And I feel like I'm gonna need gold. So while I got it, I had extra. I'll grab some more extra because I've been making a bunch of gold wire. I have to make more, so. Granted, I don't want to do too much with this because, see, my power is draining from my batteries and it ain't charging right now. I'm gonna do this and then we're gonna wait about any other mining activities till daytime. It shouldn't take that long. It usually is around 2 a.m. when it switches back to the day cycle and starts charging up. Opens up the solar panel, so. Oh, and good. Uranium, which is something I need. Maybe I'm not supposed to go in? I mean, I don't see a way in, but it's there, so it's there for a reason. Whether that reason is simply to be a marker, let you see it. And you see how sparse the resources are in that area. Oh, Oh, another wreck over there on the horizon. See in the upper left there, because of that rendering bug that happens in a lot of games where it works fine if you turn your head just slightly. I did not transfer 3 power. 2.8. That was good enough. Timmy just sleeping there. Doesn't want to do anything. Didn't even eat his treat. I'm not doing too bad. I mean, I'm still above half, and that's 2 deposits I've harvested while traveling. So... we'll see if this one has something different as far as maybe getting in. Detour. Because there's a data disk thing. .3. Oh, look at that. I was right on it that time. Oh. Oh, yeah. It's -1 per second. 0.1 second. 2 a.m. We should see, while I'm driving, my power draw level off in a moment. And then it'll go back to charging up. First, I'm also go ahead and get some chromium because I know power thing. One of those things I've been having to craft. I know I need it for that. I don't want to trust the drone has gotten me enough. May actually bump up the storage capacity or the number of items I want to keep for certain things. I still got a spot open. One. Just one. We're at 0 power use. Because I'm breaking even from charging. And then... And that's not quite... It's not right at 2 a.m., but it's not quite 3 a.m. yet. And as soon as it hits 3 a.m... There it goes, 3 a.m. It's not locked right to the hour like so many games would do, where it's like, oh yeah, this hour it immediately clicks over. Like it's got a gradual build up. You just don't see enough digits, enough decimal points to say, oh yeah, we're almost to that 1.0 part, or the 0.1 in this case. Oh, container wagon. Interesting. Okay, so not We get the terminals then. Dead guys. Potentially. Maybe just suits that got thrown out. Oh, that's an empty suit, so nothing to this. There's no entrance, so guess I'm not supposed to actually go in. Can I get this one? Alright, so how am I doing? Taking your wagon. Oh, if it's a wagon, like covered wagon kind of look. What? Okay, is it facing the wrong way? Yep, facing the wrong way. Okay, so it's the big bumper. What you need to connect to. Okay, this one... You haven't found it yet, Jenny. Is... southwest. Not quite 1 kilometer. You just look. Again, using that little trick by, you know, turning... See on the horizon, you should be able to find... the shipwreck, and it's at this part of the shipwreck. Like in the middle. I guess time to head. Oh, we'll detour over here, and I may get another unlock over here. They're probably just memory fragments. And I may have been to that one, I may not have been, so I don't know. Yep, that is physically separated, so or it's not highlighting the whole thing. Oh, you haven't found that yet? Yay! I found something before you. Because you clearly have more time in this game right now than I do. Yeah, that's actually, I mean, it's got some storage on it. And I felt like I would have already opened this if I had been to this spot, so. Grab this. Oop, 4.4. I didn't get it. I overshot. But thanks, that worked. Oh, let me take a look inside. I only have room for 2 things. Great. Oh no, you know, I say I have room for 2 things, but I actually have more than that because I have a wagon. 1,000 power for it to open. Ah, that's not a problem. You have to like put the power there, or can you tow it with you? Oh, that's not an item storage thing. I thought it was going to be an item storage because it's a wagon. Requires grass, oleander, and aspen tree seeds. So I guess those are the 3 things I put in there, and it contains something. I'm not sure what it contains, but great. I'm out of room. I'm at this spot. Okay, so I'm going southwest when I come back. I'll get some of that uranium over there. I feel like I want to tell it to start getting the drone to get more uranium. like make it 8. Okay, past that one too. I'm gonna check that one. I'm pretty sure that's probably one I got already. Get back, charge my power, hit up both of these spots, and then grab every bit of uranium I can on the way back. Actually, I probably need some sulfur too at this point. Oh no, it was the drone will be getting sulfur, so I should be fine with that. But I'm definitely gonna grab extra uranium. I need more big storage. Hey, thing is, most stuff it's got a very good range to it. Like most of the storage stuff is 60 meters and everything, but the fact you have to use the printer and you have to build your item within a certain range of the printer instead of just building it because you are able to build, you know. That's that style I don't like from Valheim. I may have to go around this way. Oh, those are barely being touched, but still good to have them. There we go. I'm gonna start with these. And okay. Just let's use up the blueprint disk first. And that's chromium, so I can go ahead and those. Get all the blueprint disk first. Knock that out. Played in a few days. Your dog had dental something? Dental surgery of some kind, I guess. These are cosmetics. Oh, why I need a bed? You know, I'm a robot. I don't need a bed. Guess at some point maybe I'm required to build a base for human settlement. And I see the, you know, the green is not spreading outside that area, so that means biological growth on the planet is only at 4%, so I do have to go and build another one simply because I gotta have that squared meter coverage. But I had to build 2 of those to cover for 100% on this, so that's pricey. Okay, it's fully covered in algae. I guess that just the water makes it go a little faster. Guess technically I could probably build another one over there, the very edge, and get the water to run to it. Since that's got water use, but it's not using anything special right now, it might work. Or is it? Or is it? Biospray tower. Okay, let's get bio core. Yeah, steel. Now, I don't like the fact that when you're moving, period, it deactivates certain controls. And like when you're trying to build, if you're running, you move the mouse, it literally makes you turn, and then when you let go of moving, the mouse lets you move your placement on the object. This is a weird control configuration. See, I want to stop spinning because it's already filled up the area with algae. So the question is, can I take it out and it still got algae? I just move it around. Okay. So let that go. The one got me 4%. Now, obviously, that should extend the range out. Now, I'm not seeing it turn anything green yet, but... that's going to require a lot of those little spots. So I just need to build me a little spot somewhere, and just for that, spread it all around. Have the supplies for it, so do another storage, process unit, radiation cell. What did you produce? Thermogel. I did not tell you thermogel. I told you radiation cell. I literally was hovered over radiation cell, and it did the next thing below. I really don't like that aspect of the game. Is that it does that? You know what? I don't think I need the little wagon at the moment. This is not actually giving me storage. But the fact that it contains seeds, or you're supposed to put seeds in it, makes me think that could be a distribution thing. You grab that and you put seeds and such, and as you go around, it spreads seeds. So you got, at that point, instead of just placing spreaders around, you literally are supposed to drive around. Oh, we got some new schematics. Okay. That is one of those super mega resource deposits. I want to kind of use that as a test for building that the drill laser that you can place down. I'm gonna say I haven't been in this one because it does require power. Bed, bunk beds, yeah, and memories, and okay. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and toss this in here. Oh, we got another one. Wow, that moved quickly. It says it's 6%, but you see how my coverage is already almost half. Oh, there's another big deposit. Okay. Wonder if that's like you put it there and it harvests endlessly, or you put it there and it just literally breaks it like a same thing as normal. Where is that? There's that one. I think I'm going to the wrong direction. That's fine. I'm going to stop at each of these because I got power. Spare. Takes a lot more power. Yeah, as many blueprint discs as I can get, and then I'll grab some uranium on the way back. I make more storage. I think that is, oh, chapter 1 fully recovered. Okay, how nice. Can actually read a full chapter for a change. And then nothing in there. That's the, yeah, out. Okay. And I'm thinking that's a silver deposit. Oh. Like a hanger. Yeah. How much power? 1,000 power. Okay, so what I could do is I come back and build like a wind generator and let it sit there and slowly charge that door up. That is... Yeah, I know I did. I went southeast instead of more southwest. I should be going back that way. I think is what I did wrong. Well, a map would be nice. No, a robot. Map would be nice. Maybe, yeah, well, there is a coordinate system. I guess I should have paid attention to the coordinate system. Again, fell short, but it worked. Okay, that I think is the one I was looking for. I need to get the ship to render in, but I'm not seeing it. Maybe it's not the one or maybe that is. Oh, there's the open door though. Already got that one. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I was a little bit further out, I think. It was like 900 or so southwest. Guarantee I've been to this one. Yep. Oh no. Aha! Unstuck. Auto unstuck. I'm not sure how I ended up doing a floating Spider-Man jump with that, except that I walked down a ramp. I must have walked so fast I just started floating off the ramp. Bingo, on the dot. Six disc for unlocks now. Probably all cosmetic, but now if I can find that other spot that I lost. I'm heading north. I'll say northeast is the way I went to get to the home base, and you see now everything's thinning out our resources. So I don't think I'm gonna find anything useful if I keep going further out. So I'll just keep going this way. I mean, there's good water spots here. Maybe, I don't know, Jenny, have you tried, since you're on grass stage, have you tried building like a remote algae spot up one of these lakes and then came back later and new resources had appeared because you terraformed the area? I mean, that'd be a weird way to make them show up. Oh, there's algae, so now suddenly you've got more mineable resources. I mean, that would seem very odd as a way to unlock additional resources, but, you know, I mean, maybe the dev thought that would make sense. Ooh, the giant engine block. There we go. Can't remember if I actually got this one or not. Looks like an engine block to me. Fuel generator. Okay. What am I supposed to do with it? Oh, hold it. A chapter. Well, a weird place to get a memory fragment. 96 cobalt ore. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Those big drills are supposed to go in that, and I guess you get just 96. It's more, but you don't have to sit there and constantly, you know, you don't have to sit there and hold your drill. I mean, I guess technically you probably could do that still. You know, I could sit there with the rover and do the drilling, but I guess that's to make sure you don't have to do that. Have to just sit there forever to do that. Yeah, I got this one already. Yep. No, you nods. Okay. There's a nod. Oh, maybe I'm on the right track, because I remember there was uranium by one. And that could be, yeah, one that I need to get into. So that's a battery draw for my backpack. I don't need water. Why are you connecting me to the water thing? Alright, that might have been it. I don't know. At this point, I'm just gonna harvest some uranium, because I need it. And then head back. I would like to see a change where it's like, yes, I'm picking it up from the vehicle, but not really. I'm not like, you don't show your arm, reach out and grab it. You just kind of get close enough for it to act like you're picking up the drop. I would like for it to be, if you've got a storage module, it automatically dumps to the storage module. Would be nice. Is there such a thing as doggy dentures now? I'm sure there probably is something. It may not be quite the same as like dentures for a human, where they, you know, because they're probably I do that and lose them. But I'm sure there's probably some sort of at least medical install option where they, you know, basically screw them in. So I don't know. It depends, I guess, on the jaw style of the dog. Maybe a smaller dog would be something you couldn't do that on because of the size of the jaw itself. bad tooth and 2 cracked ones. No, she just lost some teeth. Timmy's lost teeth, but that's apparently part of his breeding background is he's gonna lose teeth as he gets older. All right, you know what? I'm gonna skip that for now because that looks promising. It's an Earthship. I remember that little spot or something like that. But maybe that's the one I've been looking for. He changed positions. That's the extent of his effort. He turned. Okay, so there's obviously this door. I go through all that. Oh yeah, the hangar is the one I need 1,000 for. There's that door. This might be it. This might be the one I was looking for again. Uh, 127. What? It's just disconnected me. Oh, and this is already open too. Well, I've already been in here, so this is not the spot I am looking for. Yeah, the storage system in this is very limiting. And it's not like Eden Craft or something like, oh hey, look, I got all these items, and I'm gonna go here and build this, and then later on, oh hey, you got the warehouse that lets you have access to your stuff wherever. Okay, and I've already, yeah, okay, so this is the one that I found from here. So maybe because I was going back towards the base, maybe that's it. Let's do with this. Landing pod, a fragment. Maybe that was the one I was thinking I needed to go to, but I feel like, oh, is that one I came from? Yeah, so that's it then. I already did it. Or maybe it's further out towards the ship that I found that. No, I don't. I feel like I come from this direction. I came from a different direction when I came back. I came from like that direction, yeah. I was thinking from the southwest, so I came from that direction, drove up there, and drove around. So no, I was looking in the right direction. I just kind of got off alignment just a little bit. Or was it? No, I came from that way. Maybe it was northwest. Oh, we need a map. Okay, so 7 discs from the trip. Habitat room, better. And cap. Junction node. I'm pretty sure I already got the bench. Stool. Got some actual utility. Osprey Tower Tier 2. So more range. tier 2 for the water extender and tank tier 2. Okay, so extender tier 2 is iron ingot versus composite metal. 2 pressure valves, 1 pressure valve, and then where the thing? Okay, 2 biocores. So if I take those both out, I can build 1. That's plus 37.5 terraform per second, plus 150 terraform per second. It only doubles the water consumption, so that is 4 times as much terraformation. Double the range for only double the water. So I'm going to take this out. 1 did not break it. Okay, so it didn't just say boom, your algae's gone. Some games do that sort of thing. Obviously, I've already covered this area, but hey, you know, take it out, and I'll cover it again with another one of those. I was saying I can't build it here because I've already, even though there's not one active, the area has been terraformed. You know what? I'm going to leave that for now. I'm going to move oh darn, you know what? I can't build that printer. I can't build a printer without having another printer. So, oh, yeah, water pump tier 2. Okay. I don't need as much water pumpage. There we go. So same cost except for a radiation cell gets added to it. We slightly over double it. We go from 3 to 7. But we go up 3 on the water generation. So basically I could replace both of those with that one if I was still going to do this area. 200 range. Wow, so I can use that to just keep building out. Alright, you know what? I guess I'm going to need that printer over here. And I'm just going to extend it further out. Got a radiation core, so I can easily take both of those out. Oh, I'm just gonna put it like here. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta get the printer for the buggy. That's the next thing I'm going to see about getting. Means I gotta add another oh, I really don't like this. The fact that it's going to do that and then it drops you in the water. Because you can't target it from there. Deconstruct. And deconstruct. Okay. So oh yeah, power. One of those helpful things to have. Stuff to work. Okay, so let's go with the water pump tier 2. I need a radiation cell, which is of course stored over here. I got green glowy stuff on my back. You know, apparently that's not a radiation cell. There's one. And all I'm gonna do is, yeah, I'm gonna have to get the buggy thing going. Water pump though. I could do the water pump here too. Move it way over here to the very edge. Okay, and there's that. Got a face on it. So it's like it's two eyes and then the mouth. Got a face. Alright, water extender. You can do a 200-meter range. So put like that. And now I'm just gonna worry about the buggy printer. Okay. Oh, there goes some uranium. Printer, and if not the printer, storage at least. So go here. No, here. And or I did not unlock the printer yet. That it. Tier 2 rover. My pressure slowly builds up. Fire spray tower. Okay, so that's finished. Steam turbine, so better power. Clearly, I would think. And a refinery tier 3. And a storage drone platform tier 2. The mining drone I got. So, okay. That's why I got the printer module. Oh, wait. Oh. Yeah. A beacon. Be a good thing to be able to print and produce. I'm not getting rid of a battery. I can say that. Can't get rid of that thing. So really right now, because I don't have rover tier 2, I guess I'm gonna do another wagon. Which is funny that, you know, I clicked on the wagon tier 2 and it was trying to do wagon tier 1. I do want to know what this is. I mean, it's container wagon. Grass, oleander, and aspen tree seeds. I'm assuming that's the spreader that you put those in and you go around and it spreads them for you. I need a bigger storage module too. Okay, printer, storage module. I'll go ahead and get that done. Okay, so that works. And now I will take the supplies, water extender, so iron ingot, I got that. The nice part is I don't have to have power for those. And 2 biocores. So I'm just gonna take 2 biocores. Somewhere around here I have an iron ingot. There we go. Right, since it's on this side, I'm gonna go in this direction. And since the algae doesn't go away, I'm just gonna get it where over here, I'll connect the water pipe. That should be far enough. I would assume, oh. I connected it. I know I did it. But apparently I connected it to the wrong end and it broke. And it's a wagon. Does it really matter which end it gets connected to? Honest answer, no, it shouldn't matter. Not like the wheels can't turn the other direction. Not doing anything on its own, other than being towed and having power shared. I mean, it's basically in neutral, all it is. So why does it have to go a certain direction? All right, now. No, we need fire spray tower tier 2. Okay, so just past. You gotta get it outside the green area by a slight amount. I didn't even look to see which way the connector is facing. And it's only on one side. I'm gonna be like just outside the range of this, I bet. Oh, I actually got it. Okay. Go. And forgot about this. But... oh. Yep, because I'm powering it. There. Our pump, it's spinny. Okay. It's speeding up. Second level was speeding up. 75% efficiency. Okay, the other one was 100%, but I think that was just based on the amount of water I was pushing through it. The efficiency may be part of the speed aspect. Okay, now I have the printer. I also can make the crafting station module. I think I got the crafting station module. So literally now with those on the last cart, I can pretty much, as long as I can find the supplies, go wherever I need to. Maybe that's what the storage drone is for, is to be able to have the storage drone transfer from one location to another. Like, oh, you got a mining thing out here, you need it to go pick that stuff up. And apparently I dropped some ore. I didn't realize. Yes, a mining drone. Okay, I need 2 radiation cells. Go ahead and get that going. Get another nice large storage finger. And that goes there. There we go. And deconstruct. It's not powered. There we go. Processing unit. And a single radiation cell. Oh, it's getting even greener here. It's like a much richer green now. Oh, I think I already did that one, right? No, that's aluminum ingot, so that's a new. Hasn't told me to do it yet. I'm assuming your weight, or that is one I've already done. Already got that. Storage drone platform. Okay. Collects loose resources on the ground and delivers them. So it doesn't mine, it's a pickup drone. Okay. Infinite range. So that I mean that means anything like the loose regolith and such it can just go get, which pretty much just means that's all it's really gonna be helpful for at this point, I think. Or stuff that I've accidentally dropped around the area. The heavy mining laser, that's one I want to do. Needs water and power. So a power junction and a radiation cell. Go ahead and do that while I'm here. Make everything because I'm here. That way I can just have it with me. And I don't have to worry about trying to craft everything on the move. Okay. Oh. Oh, maybe the storage drone is also... Jenny could answer this. If we get stuff that is like the plants that are growing on the ground, we grow plants and we have it go and grab stuff for like seeds. Maybe that's what it is. It's like collecting seeds as they drop from the trees and such. I think I could do a crafting station module. I got a water tank module, huh? So 1,000 water storage. So instead of having to go and... I might need to make another rover. Just to have it for like, here, we're gonna do this with this rover. So I don't have like a 50, wagon long chain of stuff. I already did the scanner module tier 2. I'll go there, water pump, get the water that I need. And 2,000 water. How much? Well, wait, like, I carry the supplies to build it. It just needs water, so I hook it up to the water tank and let the water tank fuel that, and I just keep moving it around. It seems almost like it is kind of leading towards the idea of you just have a mobile thing for dropping seeds around with what the wagon is. Of course, that is taking a long time to do that. make the wagon T1s. I only have the T2s. Now I've done them all to T2. Okay, now I can't target. 3 per second, and that's been going for a while. So 300 seconds would be 5 minutes, and that would be 900 water. So if I put 2 tier 2 wagon, or put a tier 2 wagon with 2 water things. Stop. Again, why? Yeah, I mean, if I'm selecting this, why is it trying to build that one? If I put one of those on with 2 tier 2 water tanks, that's 2,000 water. And as long as I don't actually need power for that part to function, I can just disconnect it and leave it there, then bring it back to refill it. Yeah. Technically, then I could just go and build a tower somewhere. And yeah, that's one thing I could do. I could just have those where I just carry them and drop them off, and then go do something else, and then come back and get it. I know the rover shows up. I don't know if the wagons actually show up independently. I don't remember. And now I can't think of what it was I was going to build. That heavy mining laser. So power consumption is not a lot. Water consumption, yes. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to build it. And I'm going to build a wind generator for it. Heat sink and a processing unit. So you probably have enough to do a processing unit too. Yeah. Alright, so I've got these. Heat sink and processing unit. I'll build that. So I'll build the generator. Then I need battery. I want the even though that's going to keep going constantly, I feel like the battery is kind of a just assurance thing. Plus give time for it to go get some sulfur and copper for me. So that, the battery, that's really all I got there. I got that going into the battery, goes into the splitter thing. So the extender, you know what, aluminum, because I got it. Aluminum ingot. Wind and solar, it will stop in the dark. That's why I got the battery. Point of having the battery for it to pump more stuff in there. More power in there. But let me see about the solar as well. So I got wind turbine tier 3, 8 power gen, and then 6 power gen. So this is, you know, not as good, but it will be, you know, just that extra. Was it gold wire? I was thinking it wasn't paying attention. Yep, okay, so gold wire and 1 glass. There you go. And there, so battery, solar, wind, the extender, and then the drill. So now I gotta go find... Actually, before I do that, one more thing. Because I don't trust it if I do have to leave it there. And that may be... Actually, you know what? Let me just see about the storage drone. Because that could be what it is, that the heavy mining laser's just dropping stuff on the ground. You know, then, hey, yeah, go and, while over here, pick this stuff up off the ground. So I'll leave the laser going. And then that drone is the one that goes collects the goodies. That's it. Get the one thing. Haha! I was about to build a storage drone, and now I get that. Fortunately, I have the extra processing unit I need now. Heat sink. Yeah. So, you know what? Again, gotta always remember that I gotta go here first. Okay, the storage drone that has an independent thing from this one. So let's just see if I can copy the settings. Wish it would actually show something on the screen saying copied or something like that. Because that... Oh, I can copy settings, but I can't paste settings from the other one. So it's completely independent. That seems like it should tie in as part of the normal storage thing. That really seems off, and I don't like the fact that it's got a delay. If I don't wait a second when I let go and I move, it acts like I'm continuing to drag it and it goes to infinity. That's how I've had some issues happen. Alright, so it's getting sulfur ore off the ground. Material, okay, so if I drop it... Well, that's nice. Because you know what, let's just look. I mean, that literally is all it is. It's mining, is what can it mine. So we've got that, and we got this. So it's the different materials. Of course, if you produce it, it's going to produce it and jump straight to your backpack anyway. Alright, so that gives me that. Which means now we should be good to go. Yeah, I think that, yeah. Oh, wait, no. I was thinking that, but I also had something else I was thinking I need to build. And that is a way to find my thing again. So, I got a beacon somewhere. There. Copper ore and iron ore. That's cheap enough. Okay. So I find a deposit. Build a beacon so I can find my way back. And then we'll build out a little production area. And that's finished now. So yes, that's the next thing. 630, okay. Well, I got a beacon for something over here. I don't remember what that is, but we're gonna go this way. Wait, or... Was it? No, it's increasing. Why am I facing towards a beacon, but it is increasing in distance? Because I should be going away from it. That's off. Oh, so that's what was it doing? It was 6, right? Or was it? Because the text is kind of hard to read. Maybe that was an 8. Nah, 6. But it seems like it was. Oh, okay. That's why it was just the drone. Gone over here to pick up stuff. So it wasn't actually a meaningful beacon. It was a drone. Ah. But the drone is working. That's good. I'm looking for the super-sized ones. Actually, you know what? Why not use the things I have? What? 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 Do you see what I see? Something is no longer attached again. It was attached. I dragged it around. I moved it and went and built something with it. What happened? I didn't... The targeting is really bad in this game. You can accidentally disconnect something way too easily. Oh, and I see a beacon for it, so maybe I don't have to worry about that. Maybe I'll get a beacon with the drill. At least I know now I can leave it with the water tank thing, the idea, and not have to worry about it. Be able to find my way back. Yeah, what the heck happened there? Did it disconnected over there for some reason? What? And that is... What happened? Something's acting goofy. Like it didn't hit something. It literally just said, no, I'm done. I don't like this. I see nothing obstructing it. It just disconnected over here. So now I gotta constantly check behind me to make sure the thing's still attached for some reason. So I didn't misclick this time. It just randomly disconnected. Okay, there we go. We got a big deposit. Uh-oh. Okay, I get it. It was steep. Not that steep. And I can bring the supplies over here and build another thing right here. Well, I'm not that far away from it, actually, so go ahead and keep moving a little bit closer, and then here's this. I was about to say, if that's not connected anymore, I'm gonna be really mad. Okay. Now that's battery. Okay, so the battery and the solar tier 2. All right, we'll get the solar going. Actually, you ought to even think about testing this first. Is it something that it can pull directly from my existing storage here? Because it's connected to that. I don't have... Come on. Okay. Yeah, I definitely did get the power cell, so it looks like it pulls from your storage that's attached. So that's good. At least that, you know, it's not automatic technically to a degree, but it's enough that it does let you just kind of say, hey, I don't have to go and grab the supplies off the bat to do this. Okay, let's get some power. And battery, so I got wind, solar, and battery charge. Keep this running all the time. Now, beacon. I'll test first. Just doing it like this. What? Okay. That doesn't go on top of that? That seems exactly like it would be. That. Okay, that seems very odd. Did I not even have to actually build this out here? Or is it... Oh, okay, it's got a range to it. Okay, oh yeah, I forgot about the fact I need water. Which fortunately there is water over here. Just don't have supplies. I don't have the crafting thing for doing that. So it extracts large deposits, but I mean, to actually... I glitched it. You can hear it. That's yeah, something wrong there. Okay, so I need to get water stuff and now come back. Let's see. If I go away, there is no connection thing showing. All right, or no icon. So beacon. Need power? No, it doesn't. Okay. There's beacon. All right. Can I name it? Something like that? No. So you turn it on and off based on what you need at the moment. All right, fine. I can go back, get the stuff for water right there. I hope that's big enough. It's a little small spot. Oh. And it's the test, so we'll just test it out, see what it does. I still want to do the water tank thing. You know what? I'm not going to use the crafting station right now. I really don't want to have to use that on the wagon. So I think what I'll do is I'll throw the one water tank on. Go over here and let it link up. Fill up. Two pressure valves. Whatever that takes. Oh, look at that. Gold and regolith. It's easy. Okay. Go back. Okay, the water tank done. See how this works. At this point, I just want to test it. See if it will do anything worthwhile. But really, I just want to see how it functions. Does it break only the big deposit? Does it break some of the small deposits as well? The little chunks there, like it's a localized mining thing. Is there a limit? Like the mining drone can't go and mine certain types of those resources? Okay, it's pumping. See the thing spinning. Alright, so that's going. So what if I do this? It's still filling up. Okay. So I could literally come here, connect a dual tank, one of these, let it do its thing, and drag it over there, disconnect it, and 2,000 water to go into the drill thing. And now I still have to go and move this somewhere else. So let me just might actually help the speed a bit. For some weird reason that is still connected. Might speed that up. Feel like we get to actually see the water slowly fill it up. I'm not gonna do another wagon yet. What I want to do is, as soon as I get the rover tier 2, I'm gonna move the mining laser onto it. So I'll have the mining laser and a battery on the rover itself, so as a emergency type thing, disconnect everything else and I can drive back. But also having the mining laser close by makes it easier for me to kind of, you know, harvest stuff when I'm targeting instead of being far away. I don't care about those. I care about pressure. So solar panel tier 3 and then the rover tier 2. That's at 40,000. I'm getting close to that. Let's bump the pressure production up. That's +3 terraform. But I'm gonna say that's the pressure. I mean, terraform, but it's specifically a pressure thing. Feels like that should say pressure per second, not just terraform. Gold wire and pressure core. I can afford that. Turn it that way. Drone's idle. Okay. Fine. Batteries are fully charged. Yeah, so I'm fine on that. Using more than enough power at the moment. So that will speed up the pressure. Temperature, I'm finished, actually. So I could take the heater out. Yeah. Use that extra power to produce more, but you know, because that's pressure, specifically pressure. It just seems weird it says terraform period instead of pressure for that. Seems like that would say, oh yeah, it produces this much in terms of pressure. This produces temperature, not just terraformation. Not worried about that so much. Firefighting tower, yeah. Blossom Station launch panel, so I do get another launch thing. That's definite. Storage and mining drone tier 3. So I care about rover tier 2. That is going to take a little while because of that. You know what? Now that's going off to pick up something. What was it? Gold wire. I'll build another one for now. if I start using too much power, I'll take the heater out since I am done with that terraformation. But right now, let's see. Just tab. I mean, I'm not draining my power. I'm full 5,000 power. I'm still producing more than I need at the moment, even with those. So, yeah, I'm fine on that. That's gonna take a little while. Still, so I really want to take that heater out and just kind of do a whole bunch of drills. Put the drills out. Okay, done with that. You know, let that run till it unlocks fully. Is that full? Yep. Okay. So, that net cable. It's not a pipe. It's a cable. Know that. Okay. So now to the beacon. Try this. See the problem there? I disconnected the water and it disconnected the whole thing instead. Oh, it feels almost like something just makes it disconnect randomly when I stop for some reason. If this doesn't work well enough to justify it, you know what? It's fine. I've got solar and wind. I can go get the supplies and then come and do like another remote water site somewhere to produce the water I need for algae spreading. Let's just pick a spot where I can build like way out. Try and cover a large area and then have it when that's out. I move to the next large area, like just, you know, north, south, east, west kind of thing around the water location. All right, I am going to do this. So yeah, I'm disconnecting that, or connecting that, not the other thing. So this actually harvests in a specific area, as long as it's got water, the water to keep it cool. And obviously I can collect supplies here like this, like doing that, but it's also where the storage drone will come and pick stuff up. Well, I was thinking that's kind of neat, but that's really the main use I see for it, is that target, the big one, because of how many pieces it's going to produce. Tungsten. Yeah, I want to take back a bunch of tungsten. And then, assuming the storage drone doesn't require you to have bin, like a certain capability, since all it's doing is literally picking stuff up, that I should be able to go back and say, hey, go get tungsten, and it's like there's nothing to do with mining on it. The drone's not mining, it's literally just collecting it from the ground. Oh wow, my water has gone away quick. Yeah, not a fan of that, actually. I mean, it's easier than sitting here mining it yourself. Which I can do that. I can target it. It's not saying I can't necessarily. Where's it? Oh. Yeah, okay. I keep forgetting that it doesn't show on the deposit, it shows below. So yeah, you do have to mine it with this. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Power's not a problem, the water is the problem. I know that will work right there doing that. I just need to go get some water set up over here next. All right, there's what I'll do. Grab that. Yep, walking away. Disconnect. And nothing happened. It didn't break. Maybe there's a timer thing that after a certain amount of time, it just randomly disconnects that last wagon for some reason. That's weird. All right, but we got pressure stage increase. I'll have one more unlocked. Oh yeah, and there's a water spot over there. I need to go build out. You know what? That might be where I go next. Actually, I could build over here. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this out. I'm just gonna relocate it. I do need the printer thing. All right. Now, over it. No, they go right through it. I'm the wagon bumps on it. Everything else just kind of goes through it like it doesn't exist. Let's get close to this water source. Oh, fire spray power. Yep. Okay. I'll go get my water lead. Yeah, that's basically what I need to do. I just set this up and then just rotate, like, you know, one side, one side, one side, like that. Just kind of hitting as far as I can outside of a certain area. Put it right next to the water source first, and then extend out further and further and further on each direction until I can't extend any further around that water spot. Watch it break. It did not break, surprisingly. So I'm going to leave that set up there. I'm just going to do this. Intentionally disconnect. Yes. Disconnect. You refill. And now that I got the water thing kind of going there, I'm gonna let that go. I'll just do all this area, wrap around the water here, then I'll go to over there where there's more water, and I'll just start again, you know, wrapping around the area. Oh yeah, I need to do that. So we got a solar panel tier 3 now. Funny, I know I think I had at one point 2 heaters, but for the most part I just have 1. I've had multiple drills in the past, but now I'm sitting here having to put in that many drills to get pressure up higher because not all spot. 105,000 on pressure versus temperature, getting it from that to that. So I didn't need to do as much. 105,000 on soil. So even though I'm not actually spreading out anywhere else, well, no, I am. Okay, yeah, I am doing that. So that is literally fits to just the range you cover. Then apparently the algae that I have does not produce oxygen right now. And then I get stage 1 of life. I get a base frame, base regular, and planetary array control thing. And that's the end of it. Yeah, that's what I want. That's gonna take a little bit of time. Not a huge amount. Let's see, how am I doing? Yeah, target. So with no power generation at all, I am losing a 2.8 per second. With power generation active, I gain 1.9 per second. I don't know why suddenly I get a 0.62. I guess that's the wind getting like a sudden pickup or something. Yeah. Storage. Let's take those out. Find me a new storage spot for this. What I was trying to do is toggle my flashlight. All the green stuff floating around out there. Like green snow. That's what you want to see, green snow, right? I have one. Oh, don't care. I'll start wherever I can find a spot. Take this out. That's empty. And I need one more radiation cell, which I should have. Applies 4. Did it do what I want to do? No, it did not. I think it made thermogel again. Yeah, it made thermogel. Despite the fact that I literally clicked at that. That's real annoying. Oh. Especially when it looks like it was going the right way and then did it the other way. Okay, then let me get on this side because I was looking at it. There we go. All right, and that, please. Just sulfur ore that I have. There's some sulfur ore. Okay. Alright, so that fits now. And I got disc. That. We get the extender tier 3. Water extender. Pump tier 3. And the tank. I can get put in tier 3. Okay, so a pump tier 3 tungsten. Good thing I went and got that. From pump tier 2, you know, it went from 3 to 7 power per second to now 15 per second. Well, water generation went from 1 to 3 and now 3 to 10. So we went 3x to now just over 3x, while going just slightly above 2x on the power. Extender tier 3 is a 400 range. So we went from 1 to 2 to 4, and it's 8. So I haven't really had a problem with needing that many sockets, but the range is the helpful part. And then tier 3 is a 10,000 water storage. You know, that might be worth putting one of those in just so I'd be like, hey, I got this. Fill it up with the excess, so that then when I put in the next, I moved the machine, the sprayer, it has plenty of water readily available. And I'm assuming we're about to get a tier 3 is the next one. Yes, tier 3, which would go ahead, figure out from standard, it's going to need extra biocore, so it's going to need 3. And power is going to jump a little bit. But you see, terraformation is going to go way up, and range is going to go up to 400 on that. So how much do I need for that? 150? I'm about to hit that already. Assuming that that location over there doesn't run out of space. So I know I got that. I just gotta move it. I feel like I want to do the tank. So let's do 3 pressure valves. The regolith, I'm gonna have to wait for a second. Unless it quickly goes and picks some up. It's already gone, picking up something. Or, nope, there it goes. So, it is turning regolith chunk. I feel like I want to move. Now that I got the printer, car printer, I kind of want to use it to help me expand this out a bit more. And maybe put, like, here's the drones just outside the range for the storage, so they can just have a bunch of drone, like 2 of each. Go and get the supplies. I've unlocked stuff, so let's see how much I need to adjust this. Lithium, thorium, tungsten. There we go. So I need to go and say I need 4 tungsten. Like that. Picked up. No, did not want to do that. Trying to do this. And uranium, I can now get. Gold is going to grab, yeah. I think once I get the storage done, I'm going to do the next one. Now, I think we probably are not going to see a tier 4. Everything seems to be stopping at tier 3. So, what was it I got now? Fire spray tower. Okay. So, I'm going to basically upgrade my little outpost over there after this. So, yeah. 3 biocores. There's 2 in that one, so I just need to make another biocore. Easy enough. And pressure valve. I should hopefully have amount of gold ore. How about that? No more gold. Ah. Oh yeah, that's okay. Put that in. I did not want to do that. So the drill should be the drill drone should be on its way to get, yes, gold. Okay. Drone is idle, so you've already got enough regolith back, which I went over the storage amount that I'm supposed to have. So I think what happened is, of course, each one was trying to get it. One was mining and one was just collecting, and boom. So Probably have the composite metal I could redo, but I need good. Come on, drone. Where are you, drone? Drone. He's on his way back. Okay. And the growth has stopped, so I hit the limit on that location. But yeah, I want to get the new tower carbon extractor tier 1, which looks to be kind of the end point on that. I guess the carbon extractor, then we get tier 2. Okay, there. So that ties in, I guess, to the oxygen part. I'm assuming I need to go with 2 launchers at some point. I'm about to get rid of this storage. Now that I just noticed it again. Yeah, power cells. Seed of life. Yeah, we're gonna dump this stuff in here. Please dump it in here. So I needed that earlier. Take the pressure valve back out. Seed of life. Which I'm assuming that's the thing I'm supposed to go in. Not what I wanted to do. Targeting should be a lot better. Okay, Jenny, we will see you next week, because I'm not going to be on much longer. We're coming up on the 3-hour mark. I need to take a recess and go probably eat at that point. Maybe that'll help with me feeling a little bit better. Deconstruct this storage. That is not very good. I guess at some point I gotta connect water to this too, so. If like, okay, yeah, biocore. Oh no, ingot. Okay, so yeah, the biocore. Steve life. I probably want the biocore with me. I got 2 pressure valves. I need to make another pressure valve, which I should be able to do. All right. So I could do, yes, take out the the tower. I'll have the extra biocore to make that, and then the water tank is what I'm going to do. Yeah, I love how I'm doing this, but it didn't change to that. I had to go this way. For some reason. Like, I'm selecting that, but I do this, it doesn't change to targeting. I have to go down like that. That's where the problem's been. Oh, not first. Actually, not first. I need to go and do that. You give it power. And we'll do the water tank. I'm just gonna put it here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this. Put it here. Let this fill up. And oh yeah, I can do the extender now, right? That was what I got. Extender tier 3 aluminum ingot. So I need to go get an aluminum ingot after this. Because range. Yeah. Well, you know, I'll just run back. It's fine. I'll just run back. See, I can take this out now. That give me. I really don't like backpack mode. I don't like the storage mechanic in this game at all. It is just very unpolished. Iron ingot. That's what it was. Copper wire. So the bio core. So I still need an aluminum ingot. Oh, I'm doing nothing right now, so 50,000 is still not great. I'm probably gonna take that heater out and just put in like some drills right there. You know, I can upgrade to the new solar thing over there. I got a tier 3 solar now, so do that. I'm gonna do this. Take that. Everything, the targeting on all those junctions that you have to just tab through them is frustrating as well, to say the least. Cinder. While it does have good range, I'm gonna put it, you know, we'll have to keep it here because of this connection feeding to that. And the range. See that. Now, because I've got a 400 meter range from that to there. That was a 200 meter range before. Go right about here. Should be able to put it over here. That. Take this apart. Let's just have to run. Good thing you don't have a cost to the cable and water connections. Alright. Go back this way. Technically, I guess what I could do is I could grab the water connection from there, run it over here to this, connect it to the tank, and then been like, well, I've already got it, you know, let's just put the tower down. 96 meters away, but it's not green here. Okay. What the? Okay, so it's not green. So it's not just the range from the green spot. It's not like, oh, you can't put it here because of the green spot. It's literally the overlap between the 2 points. That kind of makes it more frustrating. Plus the fact that I gotta literally run back over there and get the connection and hope that it will reach. Okay. I am just gonna huff it on foot and see if this will connect. If not, then I gotta move that connection over somewhere here, or I gotta build an interim connector for that. Yeah, that's... Well, I guess technically I just build this if I really wanted to. Or grab that. Just run over and be like, okay, let me build the extender, and another extender, and just keep extending it out as far as I need to. 200 meters to that, so I should not have a problem with this reaching. Which is good, because if it did, I would be mad. Like, this is... There's a lot of quirkiness to this, and how certain things are handled. Honestly, this is kind of making me now want to go back to playing Eden Crafter, because it definitely has a better vibe, I think, overall, even though it is, at least that one says early access, even though this one is clearly early access, but says it's full release. And, okay, my water's coming with me. So now, yeah, we're gonna turn and go this way to my little beacon, which honestly now I can see the, you know, the wind turbine out there. I don't need the beacon. If I do like to the corner, I can see it. Well, it actually seems like my stuff renders more readily than that, or maybe it's a case of it's rendering it because oh, not on the water. I've been there, because I do seem to be getting better range on the ship rendering over there too. Like once it's rendered in, it's like, oh yeah, you're fine. You've seen it. We'll keep it rendered in. Yeah, I guess really I need to put like a water thing over there instead of doing like this, and then run the water. Not from that one. There's a bigger one over there. I could put a big water thing over there and have that ready for the next spot. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna disconnect intentionally, or well, you know, none of the stuff despawns. It kind of, yeah, works. Like it just leaves everything so my electro drone can come get it. I really probably should just go ahead and connect it back. Let the water empty out. Meantime, I've connected straight to it. If I did an extender there as well, technically I could drive off 400 meters and it should work. Yeah, do one extender there and I could, like for the water, and I could drive off 400 meters and it would stay connected to the tank. Because it doesn't say 400 meters from that, it's 400 meters from the extender. So it's not like that has to have a 400 meter range. So I could do that. What? Okay, hang on. It says water tank module tier 2, yeah? Well, highlight. But if you look right there next to the icon in the middle, it's got tier 1 on it. What is the tier 1? Is it saying it's connected to a tier 1? No, that's a... Technically, that says tier 3. Heavy mining laser, tier 3 next to it. So why is this a tier 2, but also tier 1? That's weird. That's not making sense. That's a tier 1, yeah. That doesn't even say it. It just says tier 2 on the name, but not on the icon. Same thing there. This has a tier 1. It doesn't say in the name. It's just a tier 1. But this says a tier 2 and tier 1. So something got missed. Yeah, something didn't get picked up right there. Okay, it'll come back and get those. The drone will. I'm just gonna take them with me for now. Obviously, I have plenty of power. about to do it again. I think. Yeah. Oh no, it's out of water. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna do this. Charge myself up. Now, ooh, actually, you know, should be able to just do it like this. Yeah. Disconnect that. There we go. Now I got that. Okay. So this is charging up. Yep, fine. Okay. So now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drive off. Let's break it. Break the cable. I want to see it. I want to see it break, or is it gonna like drag me backwards? How far is that gonna go? Oh, there, it broke. I see it because I'm draining power instead of having 11.7. So that was a good bit of range there that it wanted to connect. I think we're right at the 3-hour mark, but what I want to do real quick is, because this is a big water source here, I'm going to end up turning this into my main water source, just kind of keep extending out more, I think, and do the same thing with like power to a degree. So I am still gonna put this up to refill, because I do need water on the ship as well, or the rocket thing, because it does have a connector for that. So obviously I'm going to need water there. I feel like I want to use this, and there was another water spot over that way that I'm going to end up connecting everything to. I'm just going to turn it into, yeah, I can build further out now because I've got the printer I can carry with me. So solar panel tier 3, a tungsten ingot, and glass. Well, that's easy enough. So tungsten ingot I cannot make yet, so I need the refiner upgrade, which should be happening now, or I should have already got it actually. Okay, launch panel, I saw that, so I know I need to do that. I guess I need to do both of those, but first, fire tier 3. All right, so heatsink and gold wire. Heatsink, gold wire. Trying to get one of those back when I just deconstruct this. Yep. Okay. And refinery tier 3, which was, nope, completely different stuff. So I'll take that. Oh, and this needs water. Well, wonderful. All right, so it will go same spot again. Now, what I want to do, let's bring power. I know I'll use the power junction or something else. Water. We need, well, oh yeah, carbon extractor there. Water tier 3, which of course, I need an ingot for that. All right, fine. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this here just to get it in place. Okay, there's that. Because apparently I need water here now for it. I think that's what it was. Okay. That's firepower and water? Yeah, it's not doing that. Okay, so yeah, it does need water. Alright, fine. Technically, I can get by with that, but the thing is the water. And I forgot to disconnect that thing from the water over here. Or disconnect it and leave it connected over here to fill up on water, which is fine. Yeah. So let me do this. I'm going to take that and disconnect it for right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just for the range aspect, and that'll actually, yeah, that's actually fine. That'll work. Instead, what I'll do is when I come up here, I'll plug this in and let it charge, or fill up from here. So that's what I want to do is I'm going to actually redo the water thing. Let me make sure I don't have the terraforming going still at the moment. Yeah, it's still going. I'm going to let that max out. Once that's maxed out, I'm going to deconstruct the water pump. I'm going to make some more right here. I'm just going to turn this into a big water production area. Extend, have the water going here. Obviously, I need it for more stuff than just that. And I'll just build extenders to get further out as I need to. Like, I can easily go out there somewhere and build an extender. Okay, so I got that tungsten thing. What was it? The tungsten thing was solar panel? Yes. Okay, and I need glass. Glass, I still just do it here. So, glass. Go get a piece of glass. There we go. Because I'm gonna actually, yeah, that's why I want to get the rover tier 2, because I'm gonna may actually put the printer on the rover part along with the battery, so I can produce stuff instead of worrying about the mining. Keep the mining on the wagon right behind it and turn that last one into just water storage. So I have that to go with me. So yeah, right now what I want to do is I'm going to actually go build further out. Let me look at the extender part. How far does that go? 120 range, so not as far as the water, obviously. But I kind of want to spend, go a little bit further out now for power production and just have all the power kind of further away. Yeah, I'm going to move the power out a bit. And obviously you got some good stuff over here too. Oh, this is a good little area right here, so let me kind of get in here. I'll grab that regular chunk. Yeah, so I'm gonna start building further away for some of this stuff. My water is still connected over here, so yeah, well, I feel like I can build further out with certain things. So basically we'll just treat it like, well, like a good area here. Yeah, you know what, I'll just start over on this spot. Obstructed. So I'm too close to that, I guess. Okay. Well, I'll go get the supplies for the build thing. So I need, obviously, a connection point out there. What I want to do is just ultimately have everything, like all this stuff, come out and move it where I got that going over there. Even if that's just the solar panel over there doing it. Take these out. Even though it's not the exact same thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna do too much more right now, but I am going to get some power upgrades going. So aluminum, and go ahead and make that. Also, let's look and see. Platinum. I haven't found platinum yet, but I have found tungsten. Found a cobalt spot, large cobalt spot. I'll do another aluminum. silver wire. Yep. Glass. Actually, we take the glass. Oh no, I'll need it. Silver wire. Actually, I'm gonna get all that stuff moved. There we go. Okay. I got glass, which is another solar panel. But I'm first gonna get. Trying to decide how I want to do this. I'm doing 2 extenders. So yeah. Just roughly about, I guess, right over on the edge here, I'm gonna build 1 extender. Okay. Power extender. So this is gonna be not for the number of connections, but for giving me the reach to feed further over there. Okay. That's power that will go. I think I'm gonna put the batteries over there, even though, you know, hey, power. Well, I don't need to actually see it. As long as I can connect, like, see the extender, I can see what the power level is. So yeah, I don't actually have to do that. So this will go. Oh, I did that. I need to build the other one first. So another extender. I'll take one of those out. So what I'm gonna do is this is going to be the start of the. Well, I got 120 range, so we'll start it right around here. This is going to be the start of the solar. And I can do the batteries over here too in the end. Okay. Oh, it's all covered in algae. I don't have to build again. I don't have to move that again. Well, that is great. I still need pressure, but that does help. Okay, and I'm just gonna go ahead and clear this so I can build right here. I'll have extra iron ore for all the goodies I need to make. Oops. All right, that. And I forgot to empty stuff out. So I don't have as much room. I have like no room. Alright, well, fine. Just need to break stuff. The drone can come pick it all up. KG, hey, how's it going? Or Cage. And you got the Y in there. I'm gonna go with KG. Alright, this will give me power all the way back. I don't want to see how far it'll let me go before it gives me a complaint. Oh, that's more than enough. I may even be able to take that out ultimately and just run the cable over there. All right, so put that there. So I got more power from that solar panel. And I'll drive them back over. And yes, okay, so that is the smaller one. All right, so we're gonna get those out of the way. Like, ultimately, that little one's gonna come out too. And it's just some of these are gonna stay because I need the extra connection points, and that's really it. Iron, all right, iron ore, glass. You know, I'll put the glass here now. Glass. Okay, and iron ore. I can get stuff out of storage. So. Saw the, oh wow, those are old videos, yeah. I have not done content for Empyrean in a long time. That was kind of like Subnautica even, where Subnautica then became the big thing. Tungsten, tungsten, composite metal. Okay, there goes that. I want to need even more storage than I was expecting, just because I need to get rid of stuff. Grab that off the ground before I forget about it. Again, I don't see anything despawning ever, so it's kind of a, well, at some point the drone will go get it. Alright, let's get this. Yeah, I think I was just to the point. I'll just say, unless I know I need it, I'm going to start leaving stuff on the ground. And then, yeah, I need to do one more auto storage. Okay, so I've got water going for that. That should actually just be all I need for that, except for I do need to feed some water in here for some point on that. So I'll just look kind of goofy running it over here, but let's go ahead and get it connected. Water socket. So I got water going there. In the vehicle. Now, for now, I'm going to leave the batteries here. But I am going to take... Yeah, that's going straight off that one. So I'm going to take that. Because I'm about to replace those. All solar is about to be moved over here. Yeah, eventually, I think I will put batteries over here. I'll probably do that off screen. And then again, well, I don't have to worry about spreading algae any further. It's covered. Now I got to worry about blue sky and weather. So that's going to come out. I didn't even look at what the production is on the tier 3 yet. I didn't even think about looking at that. So let's see how much. Replacing 2 tier 2s, so that's plus 12 solar power. How much is a tier 3 generating? Plus 12. So, again, first I replaced 3 of those with 1 of those. Now I'm replacing 2 of those with 1 of those. So I need tungsten and I got 2 glass. So I'm gonna go ahead and do. I got a lot of tungsten. I'm gonna go ahead and make 2 more tier 3s. Yeah, it's this one. I also played Eden Crafter recently in some of the other streams. Eden Crafter is much more like Planet Crafter kind of meets Satisfactory. It's more about the factory management with conveyors and such. And really the terraformation in that is kind of an afterthought. That's early access. This one is full release, where it is back to the idea of terraformation, but you don't want to have, like in Planet Crafter, you got so much storage, so many items. It is kind of like that. You got the drones and things like that. I definitely would pick Planet Crafter over this, unless you just like the cutesy vibe. But this is also, as it says, is full release. It's definitely not. They've already made some major overhauls to it on certain things. They've got some others planned. This is, by all accounts, a early access game. It's got clear early access vibes because of how certain things are done and how they're having to update a few things. And while I wait on that, I remembered I gotta go and unlock stuff. Also in this, you're not worried about food and water. You're a robot, so you gotta worry about power. So a little different there on that. You constantly have to go back and recharge. That, yeah, I'm gonna get some more power going, and then once that's done, I'm gonna redo my power setup. And once the power setup has been redone, I am going to move stuff to better locations. So Again, I don't even need the heater really anymore, or the algae spreaders, but I'm gonna keep using them. Now let's get 2 more. Yeah, I'm gonna put the printer module on the rover tier 2 once I unlock it. Another thing with this is the power, you do have to worry about connections, whereas Planet Crafter is just planet wide. You build something and the power is available wherever you are on the planet. So there's more of a practical, like, oh yeah, it's not just universal wireless power. You actually do have to worry about the connections, but you don't have to worry about, like, the drones and such are not as heavy on this as Planet Crafter. You do use drones, it's just not like as big of a heavy use, if you ask me. I'm gonna stagger them a bit, I think. That. Gonna do another one. What? I had, did I put extra glass up? I think I may have. Alright, well, because let me check. I feel like I have 4 glass, right? I may just put a printer out here anyway. So having to drive this around makes sense. Go ahead and just put a printer out there so I can keep doing this without having to drive back over. Quicker to drive, but it'd just be easier to have a printer like right there that covers the whole area, I guess. Did I get rid of my glass? Oh, you know, I did. I did put glass up because I needed to clear some stuff off of storage. That's what I did. This is going to replace all my solar. Did it even do anything? Fuel generator. Oh, batteries are full because I don't need. Hey, the batteries are full. That's fine with me. This is. I'm going to produce way more than I need. I'll take those out if I can, and I'll relocate that over. Well, that's more of a pain. I have to like go and put stuff in whenever the fuel is used up. So that probably should just stay close by the base then. We're gonna do another one. Come on, come on. Oh. All right. You know what? Like right there. So I went from 12 and 4, so 16 total on solar, and now that's 12 each, so I've got 36 solar power right there. So way more power. And then, you know, I think everything seems to just stop at tier 3, so the batteries, yes, keeping the batteries because that helps. The fuel generator, if I ever get too low, I guess that really only, that's the problem, is it's going to use some of those fuel rods while I am at night, because the batteries are not full then, and then it uses it till the batteries are full again. That's definitely, yeah, I may want to disconnect the fuel rod and have it, or fuel generator, to keep it just as a absolute emergency. Yeah, I'll work on those. I've got, how much left? Not much. I got a little over 30,000. Well, let's see. 33.5 power per second on that. So, and look at it's so much more clean. And over here, I can relocate these. I can move that. I can do some more drills. I've got that, frees it up so much, you know, trying to move it over there. And I'm going to redo the water so that it fills up much faster. over there. For that, I have nothing as far as blueprint discs to create. I do have 2 terminals actually. Where are they at? Let's make those. The temperature one I never did, so glass and aluminum ingot. Okay, and then another glass. That's it. All right. So aluminum ingot. And then glass. Make an extra one. Sure, I needed that. I got that. Okay. So now I'm gonna do what? I've got everything. Why is it not? Or wait, that because I already built that? Is that this one over here? No, that's the computer. Okay, so I've already built that one. Then why is it still there? Alright, is this gonna be the seed of life thing? Yes. Seed of life. With it there. Seed of life. No. Disconnect. Disconnect. There. Seed of life. I'm not gonna launch yet. We'll do that next time after I get some other stuff taken care of. In between. And hopefully, I'll try to get some time in this week so I can get confirmation up high enough, get Rover Tier 2, so I can fix my setup a little bit better. And, yeah, so I'm going to get the water setup going for here. I may go ahead and do another one. Now, I will get the Rover Tier 2 so I can add another water container to this and just have enough water to go to some of these locations. I may do another water setup somewhere, but ooh, bam. See it ticking away a little bit. It's draining out of that. So that, yeah, the battery kind of thing, it just supercharges how fast you can refill with that. So I definitely want to get some more water pumps going to fill up. I might do 2 big water tanks just because. And with that, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to redo my power first, so that way I can tie it into the same power and not have that separate setup there. Get everything linked together here. And I got to fill the ship's water tank, which is slowly working on that. So, yeah, redoing the water pump will help. So I can get that. Let me just double check. Everything is set. At least 4. Oh. Something now is back. There we go. Yeah, I got some stuff I can do with redesigning this. Put all my storage in one little spot. Kind of maybe redo the printer location a bit for it. And yeah, just reorganize some things. That's what I gotta do. Just get better organization and see if I can get my pressure high enough to unlock the Tier 2 rover. More power, more water, everything nicer for my little outpost here. And then we'll start with the launch next time, because I should have enough water by then. Yeah. So, we'll save, and we're gonna wrap it up for the day. Oh, Timmy finally ate your snack. Now Timmy is back. I don't like there's a delay on like the menu interactions. Timmy, look up, say hi. Look up. Come on, look up. No? Don't come here? Bro, I think I'll end up just trying to hook up another camera on there. Just one more right there, so we have the top down, and then we'll have one that's just Timmy face again if he turns the right way. What do you think of that? Hook up like a little gimbal thing that just, you know, rotates with AI tracking to see where his face is. It will pick up dog face. I don't know. All right, you're up. They can't see you. Come here. No. Oh, trying to be tangled up here. I see that. Trying to tangle me up. Timmy face. Turn your thing off. Now that you're up here. Timmy face. Timmy face. And bye. I don't like standing like that. There you go. Sit. Yeah. Timmy vision. That'll be it. Timmy vision. And it'll just track him everywhere he goes. Which is not very far. He basically just lays there. But maybe at least let you see his face without me having to go, Timmy. He's got like a weird smirk going. All right, Timmy. Yeah? He says, I want down. Okay. So, Timmy said he wanted down. It is time to wrap up for today. I'm going to try to get maybe a nap in. Go get some food. And see if that helps. Does seem like my swelling has... Well, no, it hasn't gone down that much at all. So, hopefully it's not going to get any worse when I eat. But yeah, it's time to see about food and a nap. So, thank you all for hanging out today. We'll do this again next week. And again, if you missed it at the beginning, if you haven't played Subnautica or Subnautica Below Zero, both are free to play on Steam all weekend. And if you want to get them, they are both 75% off right now because Subnautica 2 Early Access is on the horizon. Whatever that means. That might be a week, that might be a month, might be 3 months. No specific date given, just it's on the horizon, meaning it's nearby. It's about to happen. So yeah, go check out Subnautica Original and Below Zero if you haven't already. For free this weekend. You want to buy them 75% off. Actually, let me see exactly what the price is at 75% off. $7.50 US. Or you can buy the Ultimate Collection, which includes the soundtrack. I don't have that. That's the Subnautica Ultimate Collection, which includes the soundtrack. And then you can buy Below Zero for the same $7.50 plus the Subsonic Edition, which includes the soundtrack. Okay, yeah, that's weird. Okay. But yeah, you can go get them for $7.50 each. So $15 for both games if you haven't played them. And you got a weekend to try them out for free. So worth checking out if you haven't done that already. Though I figure most people who come to the channel have already checked out Subnautica. So thanks, Felonious. You have a good rest of your day. Everybody have a good rest of your day, rest of your weekend. Be safe, be healthy. We'll do this again next week. Like I said, same time, same place. For me, at least. And we'll see you then. Have a good day.